Okay, I don't have any of my tabs open, but I'm gonna be in the call just so Anthony can't beat me to it. And then he can shut the fuck up. Because I'm God here. Oh, what are the weekend deals? What the fuck is that game? Sure, dude.
Oh shit, I lost track of time. Gotta jump into the Discord.
Nothing I'm interested in. That's trash. Anthony.
Hello? What?
Anthony.
Hello?
Anthony.
God, what? What?
Anthony. This is not conducive to podcast recording, Anthony.
What's up?
Not much.
Shut up. I'm so fucking mad at you. I thought you couldn't hear me and I was checking my settings. You can fucking hear me.
I know you were.
I'm mad at you.
I try not to do any of my tells that time.
So
I'm getting everything ready. It's a Monday.
It's a Monday. I woke up and was like, man, at least we're close to the weekend. We're not. The weekend has just ended.
We're not.
And I am
actually,
sad.
I hate it.
I am, I think this week's gonna be rough. This week is going to be not fun.
Yeah, it's rough, and I don't have that many notes, so I might be digging into my... Well, I got a few. I gotta dig a little bit backwards, but I got some.
Okay, good. Because I don't have that many. Maybe I've got a few.
I'm trying to think. Well, you know what? I have something we can start with.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, and welcome to episode 50, Big 50, half a century of the To Be Titled Later podcast. I'm Griffin. I'm joined by Anthony, and today,
we're gonna clap sync.
You want to talk about? Today we're clap syncing. 3, 2, 1.
Hold on.
And also do.
Am I even in Audacity? Oh, I am. Okay, that's fine. We're good.
I sure fucking hope so, because I just did a very funny bit at the beginning.
Yeah, I just realized I was like, it was minimized, and usually I have it on my second screen just to like, so I can look over and see that like I still have a waveform. And I was like, where is it? We're good. We clap.
Uh-huh. You want to talk about the Wisconsin Supreme Court race?
God, dude. Yeah.
You like that somehow it's become the linchpin for the entire country, both on just seeing how far we've swung since the presidential election, and also to see if Elon Musk can like buy the seat.
Just buy seats, yeah. I mean, I think he's now, at least in that stunt, given two people $1 million, which upon investigation, they are both like right-wing political people, like political children / young adults. So
naturally.
But like, if that's true, it's still illegal. Him even saying that he might pay people is also illegal.
That's why he immediately deleted the tweet. No, it's extremely illegal. But what's gonna fucking happen?
Well, yeah, I guess this is where like I don't understand. Like, who would prosecute that crime? Is that the FBI? Like, that's not like the local police, right? Like, I assume the local police are not dealing with this shit.
I think it could be prosecuted in Wisconsin, possibly, because that's where the crime was committed, which would make the Supreme Court race even more important. Also, the fact that he has other lawsuits pending, which is why he wants the far-right MAGA lunatic judge. But I think it could also be prosecuted by the DOJ as well.
Okay, well.
For just, I think priority goes Wisconsin, DOJ, Supreme Court. I mean, it leads there. But,
okay.
He should be arrested. He should be in jail. He should be deported like all the other. He should be sent to the El Salvador
that could be
gulag
fun.
Slave camp.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Out of all the people ICE have arrested, he's the only one who's committing active crimes.
That is true. I've received so many text messages. So here's my like thing. Like, this isn't even a joke. I'm worried, not because I think that the text messages make people like not want to vote. I believe that it makes you susceptible to not thinking that voting is happening soon. Like, I've been deleting these voting texts for the last 3 weeks. And like, if I didn't know that voting was tomorrow, like I could see people getting complacent and just like not thinking about the election and then being like, oh, fuck, I missed it because I kept getting hounded and harassed by the texts. Like, I'm concerned about that people like it's lost its significance because you're getting so many texts about it. And now you aren't making it a priority to vote. And so now if you like miss it, you're like, well, I just kept getting bothered. Whatever. Like, I'm worried about that.
I would be interested to see if there's a study on that.
I just like, I don't know if the texts work, right? Like, we didn't see a great voter turnout for the presidential election, right? Like,
no, but that's for so many reasons.
No, I know, but and I'm connecting only like two things, but I just think that I don't know if the texts work I would be really curious what what research shows that like, yes, like the fucking massive texts, like text money, like if that leads to positive outcomes.
Let's see. ScienceDirect.com, is that a reliable website? I choose to believe so. Okay, this is a recent study too, done February 2023. Electoral studies. Do text messages increase voter registration? That is not what I'm looking for, actually. I said voter turnout. So it looks like local authorities' text messages resulted in an increased registration rate of 8 percentage points, which translates into a 3 percentage point increase in voter turnout. However, an advocacy organization's text messages neither increased voter registration nor turnout, no matter whether the text message offered a personal follow-up conversation or not.
Interesting.
Which leads me to actual like questions about efficacy, because phone banking has been like a super useful tool for voter mobilization.
True, but I think there's something different about
the text. I know, but how effective is the tech mobilization then?
Yeah, I mean,
the problem is that's in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, I kid you not. Since I got home, I've probably received 8 texts. Like, I just don't, and I'm not reading them anymore. I mean, that's just kind of like the hard part where, I mean, at this point, I don't know if it wouldn't really matter too much in terms of swinging my vote. So, but yeah, I just think it's interesting. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. I don't even know. See, the issue that I fear is that because what else is on our ballot? I should know this realistically, but I I will also cut this out because I do not know.
Sorry, what was that question?
Superintendent. Okay, so it's Supreme Court superintendent, and then question 1. What the fuck is question 1?
You should know that.
I think it's this. It's the fucking voter ID bullshit that just like puts into our constitution. No. But also, even if I say no, you don't want
the voter ID. What?
But also, like, if I say like what's so fucking I get why they're doing it. I get why the right is pushing for it. But like, it's just funny because even if you say no, it's still like a law, right? That's kind of the shitty part, is that regardless of what you answer, it's either it's still happening and it's a pain in the ass, or it's still happening and now it's part of our constitution and cannot be removed easily. So
insane. So from Yale.edu, lessons from GOTV experiments, that's Get Out the Vote. They have 1 through 3 star rating, for 3-star being findings based on experiments involving large number of voters, and a 1-star rating indicates the findings suggested by experimental evidence but not demonstrated conclusively in 1 or more studies. So just the more stars, the better it is. Yeah. The more proven it is. So some recent research findings: 3 stars, personalized methods and messages work better. That's self-explanatory. 3 stars, mass email has yet to be proven effective in a single experiment. So I think email is more often used for like crowdfunding. Very different. To be fair, I can attest, I delete emails. I just delete emails like a motherfucker. 2-star, social networks and interpersonal influence can be powerful mobilizing forces. Talk to your friends, folks. 2-star, the content of mobilization messages is not as important as the quality, timing, and delivery of messages, which is not to say that message content does not matter at all. That's a lot of things. I don't know if that includes text in there. 2-star, volunteer and professional phone banks can both be effective or ineffective. Cool. I'm
a little surprised that on this website,
I have to read more into this.
For who supports Brad Schimmel, they didn't just put fucking Elon Musk. Like, I think that's kind of funny. Like, I think they should have. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. Like,
let's be honest. Yeah. I think this is I think this is a research segment that I would have to look more into before I was doing anything.
Well, then we can change the freaking conversation. I have one in my notes.
Basically, if you're texting people, a personalized message works better.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, cool. That just like tracks as like kind of obvious, but
or send it at strategic times, such as right before election day or during early voting periods. All right, I don't know. Thank you, GOTV research. Fucking ineffective ass campaign. I don't know how much I trust that, considering they can't get shit out to vote. In this American electorate? Are you kidding me? Anyways, go for it.
I'm realizing that I'm now dealing with the stupid things of home ownership. Like, I now live in constant fear that my foundation is crumbling.
Oh, you fool, you buffoon.
So, there's that. We had like a big rainstorm, and one of my gutters is like got a leak in it, but also I guess I didn't clean out the fucking leaves and branches well enough, so it was just overflowing and making like a giant, I don't know, like a 5-inch pool of water next to my foundation, and I think it was like leaking into my home. So I was freaking out. I was worried about it. So I was like, well, shit, what do I do? Did some Googling. I'm going to learn a lot about how water works now, because it's like the only force of nature other than like a tree falling on my house that could destroy my home in a matter of a couple years. So sounds like water is important to get away from your home so it doesn't fuck it up, which makes sense. So while
that's why I dig up and puncture every single pipe around houses.
Yep. Yeah, you just stab them all. So I was like, fuck. So I looked it up, and then I was like, oh, if I get better like drainage away from the house, like if I get some dirt and I like make some better grading so like it grades away from my house, then that'll help. Cool. Sounds like a plan. I wait for it to stop raining and I run to Home Depot, right? Go to Home Depot and I'm in the store and I'm grabbing some bags of dirt, and I hear that it's immediately downpouring again. And like, not like a little bit, like it is coming down with a fury that wants to destroy my home. So I'm like, fuck, I am not wearing a hat. I don't have a hood. I don't have a rain jacket on. I'm going to get fucking soaked. But I've got these bags of dirt.
What?
And so I got to get them back to my car.
Dirt.
As I am running to my car where I had to, so everyone wanted to go to Home Depot. So like the parking lot is packed.
As it is, yeah.
Which sucks.
I hate parking lots.
And also, I dislike, I guess this is most stores, but like Home Depot, at least my Home Depot, the entrance and exit of Home Depot are really far apart, which means you can park in the middle where you're like kind of far from both, or you park near the entrance and then you're fucked when you leave, which is what I ended up having to do, is I parked kind of near the end.
Yeah, because they always have an exit and entrance on the opposite sides, and of course Home Depot is it's massive fucking warehouse store.
Yes. So I like parked near the entrance, and so then as it's downpouring, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to run all the way in the parking lot. So fine, whatever. It's just rain. I don't really care. Like, it's water ready to evaporate.
For sure.
So I got my bags of dirt, I put them over my shoulder, and I'm like running through the rain, right? I'm
big strong man.
Yep. Until I discovered that one of the bags was not the most secure and had a hole in it.
Oh no.
And the rain was causing the bag to leak dirt onto my shoulder. And so when I sat in my car, it looked like a grown man had climbed onto my shoulder and just shat on me. Like, it was horrible. I looked down, I'm like, what the fuck? My entire shoulder is like covered in dirt. Like, clearly it had just like oozed out of the bag.
You got a fucking skid mark on your shoulder?
Yes. And so great. Awesome. I then spent so much time like trying to clean this. And of course I'm like wearing like a white shirt. Like, it's like a white long sleeve shirt.
Of course.
Like, it's not like
I'm
wearing
your mistake, but
and I'm not like wearing like, it was like a kind of a nice shirt. Was I planning on getting completely fucking destroyed? No. So I got home, emptied the dirt, put the dirt on the ground, raked it into place, and was like, cool. And then I spent just a bunch of time in the bathroom just like cleaning myself off. It looked like I had pooped from my shoulder blade. It was horrible. I wish I had taken a picture so I could show you, because it would have been comical. But
diarrhea during a handstand style.
But I didn't like think fast enough. Like, I got kind of like done and I was like drying the shirt and I was like, oh, that probably would have been fun for the podcast. I was in clean mode. I was in like, I need to take a shower mode versus this could be content.
I must be pure.
Yeah. So now I'm just telling you now that
that you are failing to make content for the podcast. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
See how it is.
Apologies.
Oh well, we'll get him next time. Next time you get a poop shoulder.
Yep. Also, is this Kid Rock?
What do you mean? Is this a new segment?
No.
Yeah, that's Kid Rock.
Okay, that is Kid Rock. Okay, cool. I think we should post this image. I just think it's funny because, yeah, I mean that's fucking Kid Rock.
Okay, we haven't posted an image in like 2 episodes, and this is our first one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I can find more images of Kid Rock if you want.
No, I think that one is good. One is more than enough.
I could probably make a segment just called "Is This Kid Rock?"
And then you just show me pictures of crusty old white men and ask in sunglasses. He's always wearing sunglasses and a stupid hat. And you just ask me.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
Is this Kid Rock?
Could figure it like, is this Kid Rock?
Are you sending me a photo right now?
Is this Kid Rock? Yeah, I'm just sending you a bunch of photos.
Oh, sorry. I don't know about that first one, but that second one definitely is.
The first one I think is Kid Rock, but also it was just like the 3rd image on Google, so I don't know if it really is.
God damn it! All of this. Stop sending me images first off, because I have to post all of these.
Okay. Yes, it is. That is Kid Rock.
Okay, this is the dumbest segment. Is this Kid Rock? You just sent me a picture of a fucking rock.
Oh, I wonder if, I mean, they didn't, but I wonder if for the for Regulation Podcast, they should have the Rock Not Rock draft. They should have used Kid Rock. I would not have won.
Actually think that's a terrible idea. I'm more of a fan of Crack.
Crack was awesome. Crack was so fucking funny. That was like such a good, just random, like, what's my turn? Cool. Crack.
Crack.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And that's Anthony Talks About Another Podcast in the segment.
Yeah. ×5, ×9.
Yeah, whatever. They posted their 30 Days of Mario Party.
Oh, have they?
Video. It's over 4 hours long.
What did they post it on? YouTube?
YouTube.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to watch it.
I don't know
when.
What a crazy concept. I would kind of love to get into Let's Play content.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I think it could be fun.
I don't disagree.
That's the entire thought.
What's your thought? Okay, I gotta look up.
I want to get paid to play video games. What do you? Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
But there's so much more, because then there's like fucking video. I mean, that's really the hard part.
Yeah, video editing is the fucked part. I don't know. It's called streaming. If we just don't edit, who gives a shit?
That's true. I feel like I would be a bigger fan of streaming than I would be like editing a video. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, well, my idea of Let's Play content is we record for an hour in a game and then do nothing with it except upload it.
True.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Who cares? We already do that with a podcast.
That is true.
It's not like we have a bunch of content on the cutting room floor.
True.
Because I haven't done a hardcore research episode on this one yet.
That's true.
I really should. I really do need to.
I feel bad because I don't know if I have the time to do that.
Nah, I know. It's fuck.
Also, yeah.
We don't even got the time to do our Twilight episode.
That is true. That is very true. Yeah, the fucking video is 4 hours and 46 minutes long. Jesus Christ.
It's almost 5.
That's awesome. I'm excited to watch it.
That's crazy.
Oh, cool. Speaking of this, can you explain what we're talking about right now, the video?
So a podcast that we listened to called Regulation Podcast, they had a stupid fucking idea where they play Mario Party every single day in March, except it's 1 turn per day. So they wake up like early, do their 1 turn, and then that's the video. And they were uploading each day's video on their free Patreon. And then once it's done, which is today, they upload the full compilation of all those videos in a row of every single turn, start to finish. And so it's 4 hours and 46 minutes of them playing 1 game of Mario Party, but over the course of 30 days at early in the morning. So it's pretty unhinged, apparently.
I don't know why I forgot to put this in my notes. I played a 30 round game of Mario Party this weekend.
How long did it take? Was it 5 hours?
No, it was about 4 hours.
That's pretty close, because you know those motherfuckers are doing setup and stuff in those videos. So.
Yeah, it was about to be fair, it was about 4 hours plus like within the intermission, right? Because we all had to go poop and have some food.
Yeah.
And honestly, as I'm looking through, they played the same fucking Mario the Mario Party map is weed, dude. So damn.
Are you gonna say they stole your gameplay?
No, I think it was super funny. Like Elson's friends were like, we should do a freaking Mario Party night. And I was like, hell yeah. And then they were like, none of that 10 turn bullshit, 30 turns. And I was like, you guys don't even fucking know. You don't even know what's happening right now every day. And so
the pain, the suffering.
Yeah. And so we played it. I got third, which made me very mad because I think that I was targeted consistently.
Yeah, more or less mad than when I won, than when you won over me because you took 2 more steps on the first turn.
When was this?
When I was in Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about this on the podcast. This is old lore.
That is old.
I'm still mad about it.
Hey.
The Mario Party game where you rolled like a 5 and I rolled a 0 and we could have called it quits right then.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, also like Allison has really good Mario Party luck, so she just fucking cleaned house. Like we all had.
Did she win again?
Yeah, we all had 3 stars. Ugh. She had 7 by the end.
What the fuck?
It was crazy. And also like her friends like aren't as strategic.
Not gamers. They're not gamers.
Well,
they're not
just like
capital G gamers.
At one point they were like, "Oh, whoever has the most coins is the enemy." And it's like, are you dumb?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What are you talking about? She has we all had 2 and she had 5 stars, but I had 150 coins and they were like, "He's the enemy." And I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "You might get the coin star." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And now I have 3 stars. She still has 5. And then when she got to 7, I was like, what was the plan? And they're like, "Oh, good game." And I'm like, it wasn't a good game, guys. We were destroyed. She destroyed us. Oh, I was so mad.
Through your hubris.
It was a good game. I really do like Mario Party.
Yeah.
If there was a way that we could do Mario Party online, I would do it. I'm sure we
there is. There's also Mario Party like games.
That is true. Good point. So, but yeah, I was playing as do you know who Ninja is?
Yeah, I know who the fuck Ninja is. You think I don't know Ninja?
I didn't.
You think I'm not up on my Mario lore, dude?
I did not know who Ninja was at all.
Yeah, because you're a poser.
I don't think I've ever said I was like really big into Mario. Dude, his fucking button nips are amazing.
I hate that you've said that.
How about this?
I don't appreciate.
I'll delete 1 Kid Rock, but I've put in Ninja.
No, it's 2. You don't get to delete Kid Rock. I have to put all 3 of those photos up because we've talked about all 3.
Okay, let me go find that 1 picture of Kid Rock again.
No, I already have it saved.
Okay, you already have it saved. Why are his nipples buttons? Why are Ninja's
Why does
nipples
Nuzleaf from Pokemon have nipples? These are not questions you want the answers to.
I think I do. Oh my god, and they actually used to be just red. What the fuck? Hold on. Did he used to just have red nipples, but then they made them into buttons?
God fucking damn, we're going down the Nintendo nipple pipeline. All right, fine.
Why does he have nipples?
Because Nintendo likes to hide nipples on different characters in their game.
Do they? Well,
apparently.
Hold on, I have to look this
Literally
up.
Nuzleaf, that's all I'm thinking of.
Mario Universe.
I dare you to Google Nintendo characters' nipples. Thank you.
I already have. I've already.
Go to Google Images, unblur, safe search off.
I already have. The fuck? Professor Eggman has nipples, but not Waluigi?
Yeah, he's got 6 of them.
Or what?
Yeah, Eggman has 6 nipples. Oh, are you talking about... God damn it. I forgot about Olympic Games.
What are you saying?
A bunch of Eggman's costumes have like 6. Actually, it might just be the 06 Eggman has like 6 just like circles down his chest.
Weird.
It's weird. God damn it. I have to post the Eggman Wario nipple comparison photo.
Yeah.
I hate this. I actually think I'm anti this. I'm shocked. You've hit me with something that I oppose.
Well, I'm looking for... I've also just...
Your weird horniness about Nintendo's nipples.
I've also just typed in Professor Eggman nipples, and I'm looking to see if I can find anything.
Look, you know why Eggman has nipples and fucking Wario doesn't? Because Sega do what Nintendo don't. and milks
Also,
Eggman.
He doesn't have nipples. They're rivets on his costume, it looks like.
Yeah, whatever. Shut up. They're nipples. 6 nipples all the way down.
Oh, God. God, he's really... What the fuck? And then there's like some fucking Reddit like merging between Jim Carrey and like the cartoon Professor Eggman to like make them look somewhat...
Yeah, higher fans, dude.
Weird. This is strange. I don't like... Can we talk about... How many pages do you think there are of Professor Eggman nipples Google images?
Well, with the power of AI, nigh infinite.
True.
I don't know. Is there an actual number?
No, it's actually a pretty small scroll, and then it goes, the rest of the results might not be what you're looking for. See more anyway?
Huh.
So, like, I think Google's like,
3?
no one's ever typed this before. Might be the first.
Well, clearly somebody has if we're circling Wario's nipples in comparison to Eggman.
True. That one man, yeah, that's valid. Very valid.
I've been getting a bunch of like posts in my algorithm that are like fan shipping edits of the Jim Carrey Dr. Eggman and his assistant in the Sonic movies. I got like a fan cam of the two of them set to like set to Good Luck Babe by Chapel Roan.
It's funny.
I'd say let me find them, but honestly, I think I sent them to a group chat, and then that was forever ago because I sent too much bullshit.
That's funny.
I've been sending Allison a bunch of Otter videos that I see, and I don't know if she shows any of them to you. Okay, I'm glad.
She does.
I'm glad because I send them for you.
The last one was like, this is how you silence them. It was like throwing bugs into their cage, and they went quiet.
yeah, and they're just screaming.
They were just screaming. It was very funny.
Yeah, it turns out otters just scream. I can't say I knew that, actually.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm pro screaming. Can you tell?
I'm looking. You've put me down a path. I
put you down a path.
I am now on the Sonic fandom for Agent Stone. That's the assistant of Professor Eggman.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see if I can find like, there is some weird edits. Like I can tell that there's something here, like that the internet is like, this one, what the fuck? Dr. Eggman and Agent Stone need to hurry up and kiss already. This is from The Gamer. The Gamer made an article about it. So, and then they edited, this is so fucked up. Oh, there's just a little fanfic. There's there's just a fucking fanfic on the Gamer website. Oh, that's funny. Damn.
I don't know if I have maybe if I add Good Luck Babe. Oh wait, hold on, I might have found it. I found worse. Or maybe this is the account that does it. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is the account. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put 2 links. I'm gonna send them to you and I'm gonna put them in the thing. Here's the account, and then I'm going to send a Good Luck Babe. Okay, first of all, the first one that I happened upon was Call Me Maybe. So
okay. Take
that one as you will. And then I want this one. And I'll send this to you, and we're going to watch it together really quick.
Okay.
You can just watch it. Just absorb it.
Yeah, this is giving off vibes. They've got a thing. There's no way they don't. A thing. They've got a thing.
Can I get a really good one? Here's Hot to Go. Oh yeah, this one is my favorite one. It's a Barbie edit. It's really funny. It's like when they introduce Ken in the Barbie movie, but it compares it to Agent Stone. It's actually shockingly well done, and I hate that.
This is such a good edit.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm done. I will post those 3 of those things: the account, the Giver one, and the Barbie one.
That's awesome. Good. Whoever's like doing those edits, just 10 out of 10.
Sorry, I forgot to make a note of this in my. I know that's their job now, and I love it, and I'm so happy when I see one because then I send it to everybody. I can't believe I didn't take note of that. The problem is I've started forgetting to take notes, much as I forget to do anything.
Yeah.
And it's bad. Actually, speaking of things that have been recommended to me that are music, I can't believe 2 very popular artists/groups released a country song with about gay people in the same month. One of them being Chapel Roan. Do you want to guess what the other one was?
Yes. Hold on.
I might have told you about this.
You have not.
But
you have not.
Okay.
The next one being let me think. Who's the I'm gonna say Adele.
Oh, Adele. You think Adele made a country song about gay people?
Yes.
Tell me what that says.
Let me click on the link. The Wiggles.
The Wiggles.
Damn, dude. Hold on. I gotta watch. Is Dorothy gay? Is that what this is?
No. So you see the title of it, Friends of Dorothy.
Yep.
That is a turn of phrase used by the gay community during World War II.
Ooh,
I
history.
believe based off of Dorothy from Wizard of Oz, played by fucking what's her face.
Yeah.
But yeah. And this was such a turn of phrase during specifically World War II that I think later on, not during the war, but like later, an investigation was launched to try to figure out who Dorothy was.
Interesting.
When she wasn't a real person, because they were like, all these fruity boys. I'm sorry, it was like the 60s. So it's like, why all these fruity boys seem to be talking about a friend of theirs named Dorothy. We should find her. She seems to have the contacts of all of them.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, no, it's like
So the Wiggles,
it's
dude.
like a historical thing, and it's like the Wiggles. That's
Judy
crazy.
Garland. Judy Garland.
Judy Garland. Thank you.
Yeah,
I cannot remember her name for the life of me.
Yeah, my brain was spinning the entire time.
Yeah, it goes in and out. I will also link the Friends of Dorothy music video in our reference links. I will have a lot of links this time.
I didn't know about that. I'll have to do some Googling into Friends of Dorothy.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
it's actually a really like interesting like thing, because obviously gay people have been persecuted for a long time, so there's a lot of different ways throughout history that they've identified each other. One of them is the term Friends of Dorothy. It could be like, hey, are they Friends of Dorothy? Easy as.
Interesting.
If you're interested, you can just read the Wikipedia article, Friend of Dorothy. Yeah, when was that? It's because Judy Garland is considered a gay icon or something. There's some other options based off a writer, but I don't know. I want to see when that investigation was. Let's see. Because it technically did start in World War II. And it was used for a long time. Let's see. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, the Naval Investigative Service, the predecessor to the modern-day Naval Criminal Investigative Service, NCIS, your favorite thing, you love that show, right? Sure you do. Was investigating homosexuality in the Chicago area. Agents discovered that gay men sometimes referred to themselves as Friends of Dorothy. Unaware of the historical meaning of the term, the NIS believes that there actually was a woman named Dorothy at the center of a massive ring of homosexual military personnel. So they launched an enormous and futile hunt for the elusive Dorothy, hoping to find her and convince her to reveal the names of gay service members.
That's awesome. Like, you can tell there's someone who's like, listen, when we find Dorothy, we need to like waterboard her. We gotta figure out what the fuck she knows. Damn, that's funny. I wonder like how many.
Yeah, the
like,
Wikipedia article
resources.
is pretty good for that. They have a good number of they have 52 references.
Damn.
On that page. It's pretty well documented. In fact, they even have a note here. Similar to Friend of Dorothy is Friend of Mrs. King, i.e. Queen is the meaning of gay man. This was used in England mostly in the first half of the 20th century.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned something.
See also Judy Garland as a gay icon.
Was she gay?
American actress and singer Judy Garland, 1922 to 1969, is widely considered as a gay icon. The Advocate has called Judy Garland the Elvis of homosexuals.
Oh, well, bam.
The reasons frequently given for her standing as an icon among gay men are admiration of her ability as a performer, the way her personal struggles seem to mirror those of gay men in America during the height of her fame, and her value as a camp figure. Look, all I'm saying is Judy Garland is a gay icon the same way Lady Gaga is a gay icon.
Valid. That's true. Well, cool. I've learned something. And also, it sounds like was it the army? Who was it that was trying to find Dorothy?
The Navy.
The Navy. Okay, gotcha.
Because all you do on that boat is suck dick. I don't know what to tell you.
Was that before or after In the Navy came out with the YMCA?
Before.
Okay, it was before.
The Village People was like the 80s, dude.
Oh, that's true. I guess it's valid. Nice.
Yeah, let me tell I wonder if sorry, I realize you're asking about the investigation, but in my head I was like, he's just asking about the term. I was like, yeah, the term that I just said started in World War II. I wonder if that was before or after the Village People. I think the Village People fought in World War II, so who knows?
True. I guess I just mean I just think it's very funny that like the Navy has just been, striking out in whatever they've been trying to do against the gays for decades.
Look,
so
you get a bunch of boys on a boat, you can't stop them, all right?
Valid. That's valid. That's That's why I never go on a boat.
Exactly. It turns you gay. Chemicals in the water.
Chemicals. Well, I bet they're trying to get away from the chemicals.
Turning the frickin' Navy gay.
Oh, shit. That's funny. I do have one question as someone who,
okay.
I mean, you don't read the books, but Sophia does. I may or may not at some point want to read Dune, and I need some help. Should I be talked out of it or not?
I think the only way to like read Dune is to like start reading Dune, give up, start reading Dune again, give up again, maybe start reading Dune again, and then also give up again. And then like the fourth or fifth time you try, I think then you'll read it.
Okay.
Try audiobook. It's a dense fucking book, okay?
I know, I'm worried about that. So like I'm watching on Max. I was gonna call it HBO Max, but they keep fucking changing the names.
Dude, who cares?
They've like made a Dune prequel show.
What?
It's called a Dune Prophecy. It's like 10,000 years before the Dune. I'm gonna call it
during
Dune.
the Butlerian Jihad.
I don't know, dude. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Who the fuck?
During the Butlerian Jihad.
Who the fuck knows?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're immediately going who the fuck knows for this book that you actually want to read? Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
A little bit. So yeah, I'm watching it and I'm like, this could be interesting. But also, it's only six episodes? What the fuck? How long is this fucking show?
It's just 80 years after the Butlerian Jihad when they defeat the thinking machine armies.
Oh, yeah.
And it's about the origins of the Bene Gesserit.
Wait, season 1 was only 6 episodes? That's fucking dumb. To be fair, each episode is an hour.
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
That's
there's
definitely done because it's 2024, so.
Yeah, okay. Well, I've got one more episode, and then I guess I need to decide whether I want to read the books or not. But, yeah, I don't know.
Sure,
I just, like, there's something about, this is where I struggle, because I think that I like lore-heavy, like, series and universes, but I don't know if I want to read it. I think I would like to absorb it visually more, but I don't know. It could be interesting.
So you're saying if there's like a visual version of the books, you'd prefer to like watch that and experience that rather than having to read a bunch of words on a page? If like there was perchance a Dune visual series. I
don't like this sarcasm. I really do hate the movies, though. The movies fucking blow. And I know that, like, visually they're amazing. I think it
was so boring.
They're just so long and there's so little that you know. And, like, I get that, like, things have happened. Like, I know that the movies have progressed the story. But man, it doesn't take me 6 fucking hours to, like, get that much like little story. So yes, I think I have found the TV show infinitely more interesting than the Dune movie. And maybe
Dune
I am
Prophecy or the Frank Herbert's Dune.
Dune Prophecy versus the new Dune movies.
You could also try watching the Dune miniseries by Frank Herbert.
I might.
I hear those ones are crazy. Is that the one I'm thinking of? We could ask Sophia. There might be a different one from the 70s that's better. No, that was the canceled one that almost had Salvador Dali as the emperor. That was a trivia question recently, and I had heard about it, and I really pulled it out of my ass to be able to answer that trivia question. And to be fair, it was for the name Salvador Dali, not about Dune.
I'm looking through
a 2001 video game that looks like shit. It also looks like KOTOR.
I don't know. So maybe I'll read. Maybe I'll read them. Maybe I won't. I'm still reading the fucking Dark Tower series from Stephen King, so I still got to work on that.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Then I don't know. If you want something more, if you want to watch something, Frank Herbert's Dune is there. Sophia likes that one because it's full of like freak ass design.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Wonder how I can watch it though.
I have.
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
1 second. I'm being yelled at by Sophia.
Okay.
What?
They literally left me in the middle of this goddamn podcast recording. I can hear it faintly.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Okay, I've gotten information. Don't watch Frank Herbert's Dune. It apparently sucks. Okay. The made-for-TV miniseries.
Okay.
But there's also a 1980s movie, which is wacky and weird, and that's the one that I've seen Sophia watch.
Okay.
That looks fascinating. You could try that movie instead, because it's definitely shorter. Let me look it up. 1980s Dune movie. Dune, 1984 film. David Lynch. Okay. Yeah, 137 minutes. Maybe that's your vibe.
Huh.
But yeah, the 1970s movie was never made, so don't look for that.
Okay, I will not. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll keep you in the loop if I decide to become a Dune reader.
Okay, so complete change of topic.
Yep.
Actually, I have two things. Let me talk about the thing that wasn't in my notes first before I forget it.
Okay.
So we last night, myself, Sophia, and my partner watched the first episode of Severance.
Okay, gotcha.
Have you watched this show?
I have not, but I have watched small clips of it on YouTube.
I have watched no clips. I knew nothing. I knew the premise going into this.
Okay, I know the premise.
For our
That's
audience,
really like what I know.
For our audience, the premise is simply there's a what if there was a procedure where you could split your mind in two so that you had a consciousness while you were at work and then consciousness outside of work, and the two did not share memories at all. Pretty simply that. And everything I'm going to talk about is only the first episode, so it's really more setup than anything. But it's very good, and I would still recommend it. And even the parts I'm going to talk about are kind of just in the middle of it, so don't worry about it.
Talk about it, dude.
So we watched the first episode. I've been recommending the show a lot for good reason. It was very good. It's very interesting. It's like unsettling in a something's going on way, but you don't know what.
Okay.
But not in like a edging into a horror movie way.
Okay.
But so there's this part outside of work where the main character, at least of that episode, I don't know if it changes. I keep saying that caveat. I don't know if we get others like perspectives, but it follows this guy, Mark, at work and out of work. And outside of work, he goes to like his sister's place to have dinner with his sister, her fiance, and some other people. First off, the sibling dynamic is very well written and very well acted, so I do love that. But so at this dinner, not the main point, but a side point, there is a guy at the table who is the insufferable kind of person that everybody knows, where they've like read an article on a thing and think they know everything.
Okay.
And will absolutely talk over people, and it's so fun. For me at least, it was extremely funny. Because I've known those kind of people. I've been that kind of person in like high school. But the real thing I wanted to talk about of this dinner is that this specific scene made me think that it's a trans allegory.
Oh.
I know what you're thinking. I love to force the trans allegory thing into everything because it's funny, and I am trans, so like I think it's funny. But and like I did it for the Barbie movie. Okay, sure, whatever. This scene at the very least, I think I have pretty good grounding for it being inspired by like conversations that trans people have had at family dinners.
Okay.
Because like the whole thing is like these people are just like talking around him about him and this procedure that he did, the severance procedure. And one of them is just like asking really awkward questions and doing like a weird apologizing thing. Another is talking about articles that the insufferable guy is talking about articles that he like read and talking over the experiences of the main character.
Interesting.
And then another guy, the fiance of the sister, is like off to the side and he's like, okay, everybody calm down. Mark here has elected to undergo a procedure that is very controversial and like this whole thing.
Huh.
And it was like this like really well-written microcosm of like an experience that a lot of trans people have.
So you think that was like their intent, or do you think it just like aligns really well with the plot?
I think if it wasn't intentional, they just did a lot of study on they did a lot of research onto how people talk about things that they consider outside the norm.
Okay.
I would not be surprised if it was intentional. I'm interested to see if I can expand upon this with later episodes.
Yeah, I'd be curious.
And I will admit the two people I talked to at work were like, oh, I haven't seen that perspective before. I think you could say that.
Huh, interesting.
So I'm interested to see how I can expand this and have a little spoiler section.
Yeah.
I'll make sure it's at like the end of an episode when I do it.
Yeah, I'd be curious.
But we're all really excited to watch more of this, and I'm excited to have my freak ass fan theory.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if I think you have to wait to do like research about like if the show intended to, because I feel like it might spoil a little bit too.
Yeah,
right.
No, I'm not looking up anything about this show. I went and talked to my friend at work today, and I was like, I'm going to say a bunch of stuff about this show because I know you want to hear my thoughts. And I'm going to watch you make funny faces because you have a terrible poker face. And then proceeded to like list that. And that was like the last thing I talked about, but I listed like a bunch of theories and what I thought of different things.
Yeah, I'd be curious. It's like an interesting, if it's not.
I like don't even want to talk theories, the other theories that I have. I think that one is like a separate thing.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I could be a solid theory as a trans allegory. This could be the new Matrix.
Do you think how long was the first episode?
It was like 50 minutes.
Oh, okay.
There's 9 episodes in the first season and 10 in the second, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
it's not like super long.
True. So who is the first? Who is that character? Is that
Adam Scott?
Okay, that's the Parks and Rec guy. Okay, I was just curious.
Parks and Rec guy.
Okay.
Yeah. My partner was surprised at the end when it started the credits and it was like directed by Ben Stiller.
What?
Yeah.
What?
This is a Ben Stiller joint.
Wow.
Ben Stiller is the director.
Is he good? Is he a good person?
Oh, it's an astoundingly well filmed show.
Wow. I am surprised, but also like maybe I'm just being mean. I don't really know what Ben Stiller's done like directing wise, so
I have no idea. But
yeah, I'm like trying to do a quick look. I don't
know, he does a good job. But yeah, I'm super interested to see how this show goes because it brings up just like a lot of philosophical ideas and like I don't know, I think I could I don't want to like force it in, but I think I could reasonably fit in the trans allegory just for like fun analysis points of just like, hey, here's a fun analytical way to look at it. Because I like it's a procedure that not many people get and is clearly controversial between a lot of people. And I don't think it's going to hold up that well because, well, in order to be considered holding up this theory to hold up well, transphobia would have to be the correct option because I don't think they portray this procedure as a good thing.
Wait, the procedures? Okay. Huh.
Yeah, the severance procedure as a good thing because it's like not.
Okay, so like at some point the allegory might slightly.
No, it's gonna fall apart immediately. But I think for that scene,
yeah, they really
works.
Okay. I was doing some research. I mean, he supports the Democratic Party. He went to visit President Zelensky, and actually Russia sanctioned him over his support of Ukraine.
Okay.
I mean, for what that's worth, like,
were you concerned that he was a terrible person? I don't actually know anything about Ben Stiller at all.
I don't.
I saw him in Zoolander.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm always worried. It's one of those things like you gotta check just to make sure they're not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Horrible.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a good show.
Okay. It's on? Is it on Amazon?
It's on Apple TV.
Oh, Apple. Okay.
I know.
Well, you'll have to tell me how it goes.
Other ways.
Fuck.
There's always secret methods.
Yeah.
Anyways, you got a short topic, or do you want to just end the episode here?
I don't have any more topics. I was pretty light this episode, so yeah, we can end it here.
I will save that one for next time because I can only shoehorn so much trans stuff into that. You want to pull Pokemon cards?
Sure. Let me open up my phone.
They have the new Shining pack or whatever.
Oh, then I haven't updated it. Hold on, let me.
Then I guess I'll just open Pokemon cards.
I can, hopefully, if it lets me. 300 megabytes. What the fuck? I'm at 55%.
Oh my god, Anthony.
75%.
I don't know if this is worth it.
It's so worth it. 82%. 99%, 100%. Okay. Shining Rivalry. I've clicked it. Open.
Okay.
Choosing it. Okay, I'm in.
All right. I've gotten a 1 diamond Wiglet.
1 diamond Ekans.
Oh, you're fucked. I got a couple good things in here. I got a 4 diamond Giratina EX.
Oh, fuck. 2 diamond Kakuna.
1 diamond Machoke.
1 diamond Raticate.
1 diamond Tinkatink.
1 diamond Driftbloon.
And, a 1 star full art Tatsugiri.
2 diamond Paldean Tauros. Damn, you fucking really cleaned house on that one.
Get fucked.
Damn.
Oh, man, hell yeah.
One more time.
Tonight's going to be a good night.
One more time. We always do two. We always do two.
No, since when?
Since forever. Check the logs.
Fine. I'm paying for it. All right. I found it. I picked another one.
Okay.
Oh, you're so fucked. I got sparkles on this one again.
Fuck. 1 diamond Weedle.
Got a 1 diamond Mr. Mime.
2 diamond Electrode.
1 diamond Wiglet. You're a diamond ahead.
1 diamond Raticate.
1 diamond Hitmonchan.
1 diamond Pinsir.
2 diamond Charmeleon. We're tied.
2 diamond Tetsuguri.
2 star Paldean Clodsire EX.
Fuck. Damn it.
And thank you for these lucky polls, Anthony. Your suffering is my success.
Well, hopefully I get them in your fucking wonder poll or wonder trade.
The wonder trade. Yeah, here's hoping.
Damn.
That's funny.
And with that, I'm giving up.
And with that, thanks for listening to episode 50 of Man. Please vote.
Please vote.
Don't think I've forgotten about that. Please vote.
Ukrainians,
Please vote for good things and against bad things.
Yeah.
If we've not made clear what we think good things are, why would we have sway with you, first of all? But if we do, we've made pretty clear what we think are good things and what we think are bad things. So vote like that.
Vote like
you can email us at tbtlpod@gmail.com, and our Instagram is @tbtlpod, where and all of the links we talked about are in the episode description if you care, and all the pictures will be up on Instagram. All the pictures of Kid fucking Rock. Does he fuck kids? He might.
What? God. Allegedly, whatever you said. No new emails.
Be sure to tell your friends.
Tell them, please.
Tell them.
And if you're in Ukrainian, tell 2 of your friends. What did I just say? If you're in Ukraine, what? Huh? Tell them.
Okay, bye.
Also clap sync.
3, 2, 1. Beautifully done.